Ladies and gentlemen, we're here. It's Tuesday, Big Ben. I am the Professor John Gotti, Big Ben, the king of RNG, the control master data analyzing Big Ben, wizard, the conqueror of my own faith, Big Ben, Professor Omega, no, the cleaner, and the wise man, Big Ben, of your reigning, defending Big Ben, defending undisputed podcasting Big Ben, champion of the world, the Sultan of Squat himself, Los Tranquilo, your friend and mine, the advocate of Doc Big Ben. El Idol. How you doing, man?
I can't believe you just did that.
That was literally the entire game last night.
I mean, at least he was playing in the game. Imagine being at the Nets game and everybody's talking about Antonio Brown.
No. But you like the way I just kept throwing in Big Ben?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, it was perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect. I'm doing good, man. How you doing there, boy?
You know, first day back at work. I'm feeling good. I miss talking to my coworkers. Had to send Chris a couple of flowers.
Wow.
I don't know why, but I did it. And also big shout outs to the resurrection of one podcast you all know and love. Duke It Out has returned. So make sure you check them out on their YouTube channel. But outside of that, man, we had ourselves a wacky ride.
Check out that episode because it's featuring John Gotti.
Well, the first episode is the second one is. The second one
You got to get through the first. You got to get the first. You got to get through the first to get to the magical second one.
Oh boy, here we go.
But we got some news, man. The Washington football team is going to unveil their new name and logo
on
February
Groundhog Day.
2nd. Isn't that great?
I feel like they did that on purpose. Because
I agree. I was thinking that it was going to be the 3rd, but
nope.
they decided to go 2nd, which is kind of
They're
funny.
like, oh, the groundhog. Let's see if he comes out. Oh, wait, now we have the Washington football team. Let's see what they do.
So hopefully we get news.
If they become the Washington Groundhogs, I'm losing it.
No. But I'm hoping that we get early spring and an actual good name. That's what I'm hoping.
Most of the country is getting summer still, so kind of hard to determine that.
I don't know. But right now they're really looking into two. They did not rule out two potential names: the Washington Wolves and the Washington Red Wolves. But I don't know.
No. We'll just wait and see. I mean, when it happens, we'll let you know. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen right before or during the podcast on the 2nd. So stay tuned.
Staying tuned. Baker Mayfield last night did not look good. The whole Browns team didn't look good. Drop passes, the offensive line in disarray. It was almost like they took a dive. It was really,
That's
really
exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. I think I said it even before the game started. I'm like, imagine if they took a dive.
Really rough.
Like I even said, don't be surprised if all of a sudden, like, the Browns end up getting destroyed. They literally almost most likely gotten shut out in this game. Outside of one drive where they started in Pittsburgh's territory, like this was horrible. Baker Mayfield should have not thrown 38 times last night.
Yeah, they didn't run the ball, and the commentators were confused. I was confused. There was a point where Chubb wasn't on the field for a long stretch of
Yeah.
time. Um, it almost was like, hey, TJ Watt, we're going to put this on rookie for you and allow you to get your record tonight. Don't you worry. This guard or this tackle, he's a replacement. He can't
Wow.
stop you. We're not going to put anybody over there to help you. Get 20 sacks on us, please.
Yeah. He was what, one sack away from breaking the record actually.
Hmm.
He almost had it,
He did.
but
He
but
got
it
held.
wasn't him. Yeah.
He got held. He got held on one, and then they took him out. And then the next play, the guy that replaced him got the sack, which is crazy.
He's like, that could have been me.
It really could have.
I don't know what you guys talk about, but that could have been me.
But we got the power rankings, man, finally coming in.
The
Our
penultimate power
guy
rankings.
Dan Hands is always hooking us up. We got number one. We got the Green Bay Packers. I mean, it was the Vikings. I
It,
don't know what really to say.
I mean, they destroyed the team that they should have destroyed. They got number one. The road to Super Bowl goes through the frozen tundra.
Which is good for some people, really bad for others. Um, Number two, we got the Los Angeles Rams. I don't know how they moved up a slot. I'm not sure. The game was good.
Oh,
It was rough. That was a rough one.
I mean, it was rough for both 2 and 3.
I'm surprised the Bucs went up too. I mean, struggling against the Jets. I'm really surprised. I'm surprised the Chiefs fell.
I'm surprised that she fell that far.
Yeah, I didn't think the Chiefs deserved to
But
fall
I will
against
say
them.
the Rams go up one, not because of the just the multiple of issues with Matthew Stafford, but again, when he was able to throw the ball successfully, the receivers are great. Of course, we always talk about Cooper Cup, but it was really their defense. Their defense is showing that they're ready to play some playoff football.
Hmm. Very true.
And I
But we'll
think
see.
that's why they went up, is because their defense absolutely destroyed
I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one.
when they
Uh,
needed to destroy, pretty much.
of course. Number five, we have the Cincinnati Bengals. Obviously, beating the Chiefs.
Kitty
I
goes
don't. I
meow.
mean, I agree with them moving up. I don't agree with the Chiefs moving down that far. Although the fact that
No.
the Bengals were number nine, sure, but yeah, I'm not sure about that. Joe Burrow is dominating, though. I can tell you that much. I'm looking forward to the QB rankings this week.
The crazy part about this whole thing is, and we always talk about this every single year, we've been talking about this every single year. Around this time of year is the best time to get hot if you're a
It
quarterback.
is. No, it is big time,
And
without
Joe
question.
Burrow nearly got 1,000 yards in the past 2 weeks. That is dangerous.
Nope, absolutely,
That is,
absolutely.
and they still got a run game to support that.
They do. They do.
It's
The number six
ridiculous.
team, the Buffalo Bills, moving up from 7 to 6, took care of business. At
Yeah.
first, it looked kind of
Yeah.
sketchy versus the
I mean,
Falcons.
they usually sputter at the beginning of the game.
They need to
And
stop
Josh Allen,
sputtering. It's
I mean,
playoff
I don't
time.
know why in the snow they are so hell bent to keep throwing the ball
I'm not sure.
instead of running it. I don't
Maybe
know
because they,
why.
yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe confidence, cocky, arrogance. Like, hey,
Uh,
I'm Josh Allen. I
don't
can throw it anywhere.
hey, don't get cocky.
Number seven, the number one team, the Tennessee Titans, who
Yep.
are very close to getting O. Henry back.
He may be coming back in week 18.
And the craziest thing is that the Titans have figured out a way to keep winning. Shutting the Dolphins down and ending their streak.
Yeah. And playoff chances too,
Mm,
potentially.
mm, mm, mm. The New England Patriots at number eight, staying number eight,
They
putting up
they
a
they
50
can't go
burger.
up because of that 50 burger. Like it's the
Yeah,
Jaguars.
it is the Jaguars. It's very unfortunate. The Cardinals moved back, up a little bit. I mean, that was a very convincing win. Wait a
It
minute. Oh
was
my
a very
God.
convincing one.
Where? Oh my God, them boys is number 10.
Yeah, them frauds.
Oh, them boys fell 4 slots. B.
What did
Oh,
I tell you during our predictions? What did I say? It's exactly what I said that they shouldn't do.
yep,
Yeah, they're number 10.
yep.
Yeah.
Number 10. Of course, we
Garbage.
think. Yeah. But I don't know. We had some playoff clinching scenarios. I
We
mean,
do.
I don't know if you want to run over those. It's obviously a lot less than what it was previously.
It's a lot that was happening.
But
uh
I mean, we got the AFC, obviously AFC
the
North
AFC is
division
still
title.
pretty open.
We have some division titles though, right? AFC North
Hmm.
title has been won. AFC West title has been won. The AFC South title has been won. Right now, we're just waiting for the AFC East. Who wins it
Yeah,
between the Bills and the
and the Patriots.
Patriots?
And then
Now,
outside of that, we also have
yeah,
what, two more slots? No, one more slot
yes, we got the
up for grabs too.
Colts. Yeah, it's the Colts and the Bengals. No, sorry, not the Bengals, the Ravens. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Colts and the Raiders. I forgot about the Raiders.
Yes.
I don't think the Steelers are going to make it. It's too much.
They need a lot to happen.
Yeah, they do.
They need to win,
Um,
Indy to lose, and the Chargers Raiders game to not end in a tie.
and I believe they were saying that if the Colts lose, that the Raiders and the Chargers make the playoffs.
If the Colts lose and the Chargers and the Raiders win, they're out the playoffs.
Hmm. I don't even see the Chargers on this list. That's how bad it is.
Well, because they still have an outside shot, I believe. Like it's crazy
So let's start from the
outside.
top, though. Let's start from the top. We got the Baltimore Ravens who need to win, and they need everybody to lose. Chargers, Colts, and Dolphins. It's a lot. So the chances of them making it very slim. The Buffalo Bills clinched the AFC East division with a win, or if New England loses. I'm not going to go with that tie crap. The Bengals, the Bengals can clinch the number one seed in the
Yep.
first round bye plus home field advantage with a win, and Kansas City, Tennessee, and New England losing, or Tennessee and Kansas City losing, and Buffalo winning. Yikes. The Bengals from worst to first. Not worst, but you know what I mean. The Chiefs get the first round by home field advantage with a win, and a Tennessee loss,
Yeah.
which is a
I
little
mean,
easier.
yeah, that one's easy. Pretty much if Tennessee wins, they're the number one seed. Tennessee loses and Kansas City wins, they're the number one seed.
And the Patriots can advance and get the number one seed in a first round bye and home field advantage with a win.
Hmm.
A Buffalo, Kansas City, and Tennessee loss. But they can clinch the AFC East division with a win and a Buffalo loss, or those stinky little ties that don't really happen very often.
And unfortunately,
Pittsburgh,
the Bills cannot clinch the AFC East.
right? Which is, I mean, they can. The win and New England loss. The Bills would clinch the AFC East.
Yes.
Then we got the NFC, which is, I mean, all but wrapped up, right? I think it's just a matter of the West
Oh, you're
and the
right.
last.
Buffalo just needs to win. That's what it
Yeah, they
is.
just need to win. Yeah. Um, the Cardinals can win the NFC West with a win and a Rams loss, and of course the reverse for the Rams, Arizona loss. And they have to win, of course. So I wonder what happens if both of them lose.
Both of them lose what?
Are they playing each other? No, they're not playing each
No,
other. If Arizona and the Rams both lose, who wins the NFC West?
I believe it's the Rams.
Oh, there it is. Wait, no. Yeah, it doesn't say. Okay,
I
we'll
believe
just
it's
let
the
them.
Rams.
We'll just let them figure that out. The Saints can actually still clinch a playoff berth with a win and a San Francisco loss. Yikes. And of course, the San Francisco 49ers clinch playoff berth with a win and a New Orleans loss. Obviously, San Francisco is playing the Rams, New Orleans playing freaking Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
which is rough, by
It's a lot.
the way. Which I wouldn't want, of course, to play the Saints again because they spank our butts every year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but that would be our Achilles heel.
I think one team that no one wants to play in the playoffs is the Eagles.
I'd rather play the Eagles than the Saints. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you at all.
So Doc's going for San Francisco to beat the Rams.
Oh yeah, without question. But other than that, man, I mean, what a Tuesday after Monday and Sunday's debacle of suspensions and people walking off the court. You had Antonio Brown at the Nets game.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, there was new news about that too, wasn't it?
I don't know anymore. What's really news? I mean, he's not. He hasn't been released yet. I know
That's
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 news.
that's the news. He hasn't been released,
I mean,
despite
I don't
everyone
blame.
saying that he got released.
I mean, I did see earlier somebody online was saying that he received news from trusted sources that teams in the playoffs didn't want him or wouldn't want him. Um,
Who
hey,
was
he said
this?
he
Yeah, that'd be
he
that
said
that
he texts the teams directly. I don't know if he has their numbers like that, but
you
he
know who
had
needs teams numbers like that?
you,
Doc Leesner does.
Professor John Gotti, the cleaner,
No, I
the
know.
guy who kind of came up with the Big Ben uh, promo in the intro.
That was good. Uh,
But yeah, I don't know. Do I think he's gonna play again? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think the Bucs will probably just suspend him. He'll get, no pay.
and
He
that's
might
what I
get
don't
the.
think is what happened. I think it's probably going to be a game suspension, and he'll probably be eligible to play for the playoffs.
I don't think so. I don't think he's playing for the Bucs. I think he's just gonna be suspended with no pay, and he'll just sit there where he can't help or hurt anybody. Because you don't want to release him and then he clears waivers and then, the Rams, the 49ers, the aforementioned Eagles or, anybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's not one thing. That's one thing you don't want. You don't want him to go out there and join a team. That'd be crazy if like the Steelers made the playoffs and he went back for Ben's last hurrah.
He's like, man, I always liked you.
That would be crazy. I would like that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. He would end up somewhere probably in Green Bay, even though I don't think Green Bay would take him because they have a really good receiving core, despite all the things that people say about their receiving core. But Johnny, I know that people heard this podcast on their favorite podcast platform, but if they didn't, they can always go to our website at www.debateamongstfriends.com to review this episode as well as all the previous. Be sure to tune in tomorrow as we go over more of the news, the analysis, and the Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Reads.
Also, shout outs to New Japan. Had an incredible day one of Wrestle Kingdom 16 as Kikuchika Okada is once again the IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
Also, shout out to Big Swole.
Ooh, yeah, we're that. Yeah. Have a great day, everyone.
Oh, thank you.